Yes, Vasu.
Ma'am, how would it affect Capricorn Sun? Because it would also be squaring Jupiter and Uranus.
Well, now you know, Vasu, that when Jupiter is squaring, Jupiter is a planet of beliefs. Okay. And when it's a planet of beliefs, you have to work on yourself, that do your belief systems work? And you shouldn't be surprised at all if you don't feel like seeing people or talking to people during this time. Be in your space. Give yourself time and space to be alone and ruminate on what's important in your life. Because this retrograde could require you to look back at very intense experiences from the past with the finality of fully processing them. Also, what is important here for you is that if you're in a committed relationship, your sexual connection could need some tender loving care during this time. So be open and willing to talk about it. And in the end, you'll gain the ability to truly be intimate with your loved one. Right. So this retrograde is actually traveling through your house of contracts and psychology also. So which means it's priming you for a very deep dive into the ways in which you experience the toxicity in love. Maybe you're in a very toxic relationship. Don't allow yourself to be depressed. So you don't have to be depressed about money or your honey. You need to be truthful to yourself. If you feel the relationship is good, have an open line of communications. But if you're feeling claustrophobic or very toxic, then it is important to give it a talk and get out of it. So these 2 months, the universal intelligence will make it easy for you to get out and do things what are important to you. Okay. So for example, maybe you're still clinging to a very destructive relationship. You need to forget about it, open doors for new ones by putting a closure. Or maybe your inability, Capricornians are people's pleaser. I'm a Capricornian also. I was a people pleaser till quite some time, and it took great strength out of me when I could extricate myself. Today, I don't please people. I only am with people who appreciate me or respect. And it doesn't matter to me if I've even cut off from the family relations at times, because I knew that there are people who are either envious or jealous of you. They can claustrophobe you by their opinions. They sit judgment on you. So loving yourselves is very important for a Capricorn. So ask yourself which bonds are more unhealthy for you to keep around, or it was just the right time to let go. Do some deep shadow work, beta, in order to be your creative, bold, and magnetic self. Because Capricornians are very, very hardworking, right? But when people sit on judgment to them, they tend to immediately become depressive or introverts. So you need to work on that. And this is the time. And every 1.5 years, the universal intelligence gives us that kind of opportunity where we know the truth, we feel the truth, but we have to build up the ability to get over things.
Right. Yeah.
Got it? So put closures.
Yes,
you're a youngster, you've got a whole good life ahead of you. And what I see of your auras are, be proud of yourself for the person you are.